Hello friends, today we will learn 5G in 5 minutes. 5G new radio uses OFDM waveform. 5G new radio uses frequency band in sub 6 GHz and up to 100 GHz. Lower frequency is used for coverage, higher frequencies are used for capacity and ultra high capacity. Use of waves on the higher frequency side provides ultra high speed but small cell size. Even unlicensed band in 2.5 GHz and 6 GHz where Wi-Fi works can be used by 5G for indoor coverage. Carrier aggregation: up to 16 carriers in intra-band, interband, contiguous and non-contiguous can be aggregated to achieve high data rate. Channel bandwidth: in lower frequency ranges, channel bandwidth starting from 5 MHz up to 100 MHz can be used. In the higher frequency bands, channel bandwidth from 50 MHz up to 400 MHz can be used. Lower frequency band is used for coverage layer and higher frequency bands are used for capacity and high throughput layer. Scalable OFDM: in 5G new radio, multiple subcarrier spacing of 15, 30, 60, 120 and 240 kHz is used. It is called numerology 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 respectively. In lower frequency band, lower numerology is used. In higher frequency bands, higher numerology is used. Resource block: one resource block is equal to 12 subcarriers. So consecutive 12 carriers in each numerology is called resource block. 5G new radio channel coding: high capacity achieving coding scheme, that is LDPC, low density parity check for data transmission, and polar codes for control signaling is used in 5G. Massive MIMO and beam forming: use of higher frequency and millimeter wave enables massive MIMO using small size antenna in large number in a single panel. Every antenna element can be controlled and hence beam can be formed, changing the phase of the signal, and for moving vehicles, a car, etc., beam steering can also be done. 5G service-based architecture: 5G has service-based architecture. Every control plane network function talks to each other on API. That's a flat network, so they interact on the API, application programming interface. Hence architecture is flat as far as control plane is concerned. In this architecture, user plane and control plane of the core are completely separated, and hence it enables user plane, this is the user plane, to be distributed across various cities near to the customers. This reduces backhaul requirement for operator and enables low latency services for customer. So various network functions of 5G can be virtualized. That means they can be deployed as a software on any commercial off-the-shelf server. Virtualization is achieved by containerizing these software pieces of network function using Docker, and this container can be managed by Kubernetes. So that is management and orchestration. Network slicing: 5G service-based architecture and network function virtualization enables end-to-end network slicing. One type of slice is used for one type of service requiring a specific quality of service. For example, separate slice for voice, which requires guaranteed bitrate and low latency. A separate slice for services like V2X, which requires low latency. Separate slice for smart metering network, which is massive machine type communications, because all these slices require specific quality of service. Multi-edge computing, the separation of control plane and user plane in 5G service-based architecture has enabled deployment of multi-edge computing. So it has enabled deployment of gaming, virtual reality, third-party cloud services, healthcare services, fleet management, industrial IoT at the edge of the network where they are actually located. Quality of service in 5G system. Quality of service in 5G is flow based. So dedicated radio bearers are assigned for one or more QoS flows on radio side, and there is a common GTP tunnel between G node B and user plane function. So every service type, every service SDF is assigned a particular QoS flow that could be guaranteed bitrate, that could be non-guaranteed bitrate. Uh, for a specific QoS requirement, there is a specific QoS flow ID which is assigned. So traffic requiring a specific QoS is assigned a specific QoS flow ID. So with this, we have reached to end of this session. So before I close, please help me and help others. Please subscribe to my channel to receive notification whenever I upload a new video. Please like the video on my channel. Share the link of my video with your friends. Make the link of video your status on WhatsApp and other social media like Facebook. You can post video link on your blog if you write a blog. And finally, let me know if you want me to make video on any other tech topic. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So thank you and good night. You can reach out to me at ashokkumar100@gmail.com. Please note single K in between. Thank you.